Good news to the Biafrans as Nnamdi Kanu is finally set to be released after today's hearing. Justice Omotosho makes shocking declaration. Yes, a shocking declaration has just is about to be declared as the judge Omotosho has seen reason why the IPOP leader deserves his freedom. My dear listeners, I greet you on this very day. You're all welcome to yet another very special broadcast coming from the Lord TV. We don't come. You will agree with me that the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which started just 9 a.m. this very morning. Though the trial started 9 a.m. but didn't commence hearing until 12 p.m. The judge Omotosho, after a careful hearing from the both side, from the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the lawyers of the federal government, has come up with a very reliable judgment. You won't believe what was put up before the judge today. Witness. First of all, Nnamdi Kanu was cross-examined as he was able to defend himself swiftly. In fact, in today's hearing, the IPOP leader was so much full of energy. He spoke at length as well as making reference to all that happened to him as he was trying to escape the brutal attack of his home at Afaraoku. Also, he made reference of how the Kenya officers tried to assassinate him, which he doesn't know who gave them that very instruction. Today's cross-examination was actually in favor of the IPOP leader as he pleaded not guilty of all allegations pleaded against him in court today. Now, the lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cross-examined the evidence put up against Nnamdi Kanu in court today, and you won't believe what was actually found. Some of these very persons who have been standing as evidence, as witness for the federal government were now finally exposed. You won't believe that some of them happen to be politicians who actually plotted the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back then in 2017. And this was actually discovered by the lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also, the evidence put against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was also dismissed by Justice Omotosho, which was tagged invalid. Also, the IPOP members were also condemned by the Council of Nigerian government, of which later they were later disgraced as Omotosho tagged it to be an agitating group agitating for the freedom of the Igbos. Can you imagine? Also, investigation of the masked witness, one that pleaded that is announced as PWPB, was also, discovered as evidence proof that this PWPB was one of those who was, arranged to assassinate the late Ahmad Gulak. If you have been following up, Ahmad Gulak is one of the very strong politicians who knows the secret of how the IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got adopted. Well, the former aide to the ex-president Jonathan actually has no evidentiary value whatsoever in the context of the ongoing trial. Well, the federal government prosecuting counsel, Awomolo San, acting with a very shocking dishonesty, attempted to reintroduce evidence after closing his examination. Well, in chief, an unautocratic personality was also exposed. The federal government no longer have further evidence as they try to close up all their evidences which was put up before the IPOP leader. It's actually mind-blowing as nothing other than the truth was finally exposed at the end of the trial as the IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu exchanged a victory pleasantry to the to the lawyers, to the both councils, that is his own lawyers and also the lawyers of the federal government council. Imagine the federal government don't